Long day Hey, what's going on, everybody? Jason Bascom, Unhinged Entertainment. I always say, what are we doing today? There's a thumbnail. There's obviously a thumbnail. You know what we're drawing. Drawing a Wolverine, doing it the digitals, in the digital format with that program Rebel 7. I like it. It's a art. It's more of an art-based program than Photoshop is. It mimics art media. So it has an auto record feature in it, and it automatically speeds it up. But so I have to slow it down quite a bit. But you know, which is fine. Because this is a real. I mean, hey, you know, I could just do 2 minutes. You guys wouldn't mind maybe 2 minute drawing, and I could just shut up and you can watch it. I was going for a little different style with this one. I normally do that crazy out there, seeing Keithy, way Shaq influenced, Bill Sienkiewicz-ish, Derek Hess looking type stuff. Maybe less Derek Hess, I guess, but he's still an influence. But yeah, so just going for a little more traditional comic style, I guess you could say, but still with my little panache, you know, still with my little flair to it. But I like program has, like, you can mimic the ink and stuff like that, which I mainly just use a quill anyway. But it blinks because I accidentally fill the screen sometimes with black because the shortcut keys are different. But like I said, I wanted to draw them a little differently, stylistically. Like I said, still that bombastic energy that I really like to put into things. You know, make them flow a little bit. You'll see me turn off and on also the layer, so I can see what I'm doing. Because most people who watch this know I'm legally blind, and it's really tough for me to really get a grasp on where things lie. Well, you know, what's with that underdrawing underneath it, sometimes I can't really see it too well. Plus, I like to just do the outline and then zoom in, and which this records. Like, see, there you go. But this will record the just the image. It doesn't record the zooming, which I like. And with this, I'm using the charcoal. So yeah, which is a pretty cool one. Last one that I did with the Rebel that I uploaded, I think I did oil paints or acrylic paints. I can't remember. But it adds that depth, and then you can blend a lot easier, and you know, I don't know, you can have more fun with it. In a way, with, you know, Photoshop, you can still do that and stuff like that. But I don't know. I like using this. This mimics like Corel Painter. If anybody's ever used Corel Painter before, so. And yeah, so like I said, just going with a different style. And I hosted Topic List, so that's why I do this. And I'm uploading this video a little late. Wanted to do it Friday mornings, and this is going to be Saturday morning. But, you know, it is what it is. So, yeah, just tossing in a little blue for his jeans. I didn't give him his costume. I just want to give him street clothes. But, like I said, I have more of the, I try to put in that energy, that flow, like a stretchiness almost, or that bendiness. And I learned this actually through animation, actually, believe it or not, because when I went to college, which, by the way, don't go to art college. You can learn everything you need to know on YouTube, and you don't need an art degree. Anyway, but I had great teachers. So that's something that I learned in because I initially had to do animation for my major, and because they didn't offer the illustration program, and so I had animation. But one thing I learned was the squish and stretch technique and stuff, and with that, you know, you create weight, you create movement. You know, if something, the first thing you animate is a ball bouncing, and what they teach you is, you know, if the ball comes from the side of the screen and hits the ground, it's gonna squish a little, and as it comes off the ground, you lead with the top of it. So the bottom of it stays on the ground and then follows it a little bit, is stretched. So the ball kind of stretches into almost like a blob, like a spherical blob, and then the bottom part catches up with the top to become a circle as it keeps going, and then you have the circle again, and it repeats. But this can apply to illustration as well. When somebody, you know, throws a punch, or, you know, even has their claws pop out, like, you know, his hands are clenched a little because that action just all of a sudden hit, and, you know, it's that split second before he makes a fist. So, you know, you're thinking about moments before and after rather than the still image. Now, I don't constantly do stuff. Like I draw him with his clothes plenty of times, but like even like his hair coming back, or like I'll draw little wispy tendril thingies or something to indicate wind, and so it gives it a flow and a movement like in animation almost. So and it keeps that energy there, and it's just something that you can implicate then in like no life lesson today. I think this is a pretty cool one. If you're learning how to draw or you're learning getting into illustration or animation, and you're thinking about it. I do this just because I don't know, maybe it didn't need it either way. But yeah, so if you're just learning or you're doing something as a little trick, a little tip, you can apply it like the squish and stretch technique and have fun with it. Now, if you're going for realism, it's a little harder to do. My style's more cartoony. So if I was drawing realistically, I would still apply it. It just wouldn't be as extreme. So I do like try to push things and stretch things and mess with the anatomy. Like he's not even anatomically correct. Come on, but yeah. So it's just something you can learn. Squish it. Hey, squishy squish. The squish. I like the squish. Damn Plague. Check him out. So yeah, like I said, the Corel Painter. I try to do 2 a week, but hey, 1 a week is good too with the videos. But yeah, so I had a lot of fun doing this one. It was a fun style, so I'll do it again. Here's a pan or an image. Hope you liked it. If you did, you know what to do. Thanks for watching. Well, there you have it, everybody. I hope you liked it. If you did, you know what to do. Hit the buttons. Really appreciate it. If you do, check out Frog G Absolute One Stormy Night. Links down in the description. Check out Ink and Frog G himself on Twitter. X. Yeah, so thank you once again, everybody. I really appreciate you watching. And as always, have a great one.